Have you ever wondered why the market always goes against you? Many times after you've bought a share, then share prices started to drop. Is it because that the market doesn't like you? How do we overcome this situation then? M Plus Wiz, which alerts on potential entry for trending stocks, might do the trick for you. Is that all for the Wiz feature? Not at all. To find out more, please visit us at mplusonline.com/wiz.
All right. Hi, good afternoon, everyone. All right, good afternoon. This is Elkie here with you guys today. And today is 8th of November, Monday. Okay. Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Can everyone hear me? Okay, can we do a real quick sound check? Okay. Please let me know if you can hear me clearly. All right. Hi, good afternoon, Werner. If we look at into our index today, we can see our index is slightly higher today at 1533.6, up 1.87. Okay, so however, if we look through the sentiment, we can actually see the 530 counters down against 336. So if across the whole market, we are actually seeing the sentiment to be skewed towards the bearish, even though we are seeing some of the positiveness in our blue chips index FVMKLCI. If we look into the top gainers, we can see there are quite a number of counters that hit quite a good move. Okay, one of it is today's new IPO Ecomax, which went more than 100% higher from its IPO price to 70.5 cents. Okay, and besides that, we are also seeing some of the strong counters that have been moving higher, like BSL Corp, moving higher on after the split and also the bonus issue. And we are seeing some of the recovery in the blue chips counters after the prosperity tax dragged the counters down last week. All right. Besides all this counter, we are also seeing some obvious movement, which is the energy counters are the top performers today. Okay, if we look into the listing, the index, we are seeing the energy as of 12:30. The whole sector added is up by 1.61%. Crude oil price has been moving higher as the OPEC, OPEC, okay, oil petroleum exporting countries and its allied producers' decision to keep the production steady, despite US side have been calling to ramp up the output. So with this, the expectation for the oil and gas counter is still on the bull side, whereby there are more upsides expected for the oil price, hence lifted the trading interest and also the movement in the oil and gas counter. Okay, so we are seeing this commodities price is moving higher. So if we look into some of the commodity price, okay, this one is the FCPO crude palm oil. Okay, Malaysia crude palm oil futures chart. We can see that for CPO wise, the price has been trading lower on the daily charts after the price cap at the highest is one is 5200s, and then it was pretty much capped at 5000 levels and traded to the support of 4800 levels right now. Okay, so we can see there was some retracement on the CPO price. That's why we are not seeing much movement on the plantation counters recently. So if we look into the crude oil, okay, if we look into the crude oil prices, let's look into the Brent crude, okay, the UK oil, okay. For Brent crude oil, we are seeing a very obvious reversal signal after the recent rally pullback to 80 levels. It rebounded it rebounded more than $3 from 80 points support. Okay. Similarly, if we look into the US oil, okay, we can see the patterns, the price movement on the US oil, the WTI is very similar as well. It rebounded $4, okay, from the low of 78.12 on Thursday. We are seeing the buying came in on Friday, and today the oil price continued to rally higher. Hence, what we are seeing is, if we look through some of the oil and gas counter today, okay, like we can like hibiscus, okay, hibiscus today we are seeing hibiscus to form some bottom rebounding, okay, bottom rebound. Okay, so if we look into our rules, our M plus with pro rules bottom rebound, it able to capture the rebound on the hibiscus this morning. Okay, and if we look into some of the all these hotly traded oil and gas counter like Heng Yuan, okay, the refinery sites, we are seeing Heng Yuan is also forming the reversal signal as well, whereby the reversal signal confirmation will come in at the break of 4 ringgit above 4 ringgit 27 cents. Okay, so we can see it touched the 4 ringgit 27 cents, and then it have some profit taking. All right. However, once it cleared the 4 ringgit 20 from here, once it cleared the 4 ringgit 27 cents, it will confirm the bullish reversal, and we might see the price to rebound further to potentially to 4 ringgit 55 cents or even 4 ringgit 70 cents area for Heng Yuan. Okay, so energy sector is the sector that we are looking, that I think personally, I think that this is the sector that we can look into for this week. Okay, but however the confirmations for the energy sector to reverse, to form the confirmation will be, if we look into the energy index, okay, energy index, it will have to rebound above 800 levels, okay, 800 to 805 levels, then we will see a more stronger move, as the technical signals has affirms the short-term traders that it is time to jump in and trade along with the rebound in the oil price. All right. So energy sector, I think is one of the sector that really good to look into for this week for short-term trading. Okay. So if we look into some of the daily peak that we have today, okay, you can see that we do not have too many of the oil and gas counter, because today is just the very first day where all this oil and gas counter rebounded. We are looking for more confirmations on all this oil and gas counter. But if we look into some of the peaks that we have today, like we have Tashint on the metal side to right along with the recent strong move on of the BSL comp. Okay, you can see BSL comp has been moving really strongly since last week, 1st of November, once the breakout happened, trading above the 1 ringgit 35 cents, and it was also the time where all this correction is coming into the X state. Okay, so we have the Tashin spotted today, where it was triggered at 61 cents and it went as high as 64 cents after the volume start increasing, and the counter has been moving up from the support of 57 to 58 cents area. Okay. Besides that, we also have Sarawak cable that has been make a pullback and start rebounding, forming a bullish confirmation signal on last Friday, and today continue to trade higher to as high as 45.5 cents. Okay, and besides these few counters, the sector that we are focusing also, we also look into technologies ahead, whereby we think technologies might attract some of the trading interest, with some of the big technology counters still having the pioneer status, which it will exempt them from this prosperity tax, and also with the expectation that all these technology counters are likely to present a good quarterly result at end of this month. Okay, with the still strong global sales in the semiconductors, all these things, it should contribute to the performance of all these technology counters for at end of this month. Okay, so there could be some of the trading interest and also some of the accumulation on all these all these technology related counters before the results this month. Okay, so we can see the patterns, they are pretty different from last time, the great old times, whereby people only during last time people only react after the result come up, but right now the trading pace has been much faster, where they are positioning ahead of the results based on the anticipation of the results, and buy ahead. Okay, so the rally might come ahead of the result. And if we look into IQ Group is one of our pick today, as the counters has formed a really good support block right over here. Okay, very well supported at 1.35 ringgit, and today is the buying upwards, try to penetrate above the 1.50 ringgit resistance. Okay, so for this counter is a good counter to buy on the bottom rebound for the swing trading, whereby we might see when the buying interest coming in, it shall trade penetrate into 1.60 ringgit to 1.80 ringgit level right over here in coming weeks. Okay. Besides IQ Group, we also have MMSV. Okay, MMSV to tag along with the upward continuous trend. Okay, so for MMSV wise, as long the price able to hold well above the support level at 1 ringgit 05, 1 ringgit 05 to 1 ringgit 13 cents area. Okay, we shall see MMSV continue to penetrate higher and pressure higher towards 1 ringgit 26 cents level to 1 ringgit 40 cents area. Okay, for MMSV. Okay, all right. So personally, I think that technology sectors will still attract some of the trading interest to come in for positioning ahead of the results, and also for short-term trading wise, we shall focus on the energy sector. Okay, so um, if we talk about the energy, okay, the oil and gas counter, we really don't want to forget about the plantations. Okay, because we know that when the oil price is good, they are possible for biodiesel. Okay, even though the palm oil price has been really high right now, so biodiesel options might not be an option at this moment, but it might lift the trading interest into the crude palm oil plantation counters as well. And with the high price of the CPO of the palm price, we can expect that the result for all these plantation companies, they might posting a good result, so they might be a good positioning ahead of the result end of this month as well. Okay, so if we are looking into that, we really want to look into the plantation index. Okay, as of right now, we do not see a strong reversal for plantation index yet. Okay, For those who are looking into plantation counters, what do you want to look into plantation index is you want to look the plantation index to rebound above 6800 levels, okay, and the breakout of 6860, okay, this area right here, okay, and once the plantation index able to overtake 6,850 levels, we shall see a stronger buying interest across all these plantation counters. Okay, so if we look into some of the plantation counters like Sime Plantation, we can see the patterns, they are pretty much similar. We do not see any significance in the rebound of the price for all plantation counters. So the Sime Plantation still on the retracement mode. And if we look into some others like FGV, you can see if FGV is more towards sideways, and every time the buying interest came, it more is resulting into profit taking rather than a solid upward move. Okay, so if we look through some of these counters, we can see plantations counters, they are more towards slightly still intact with the retracement. So for those who wish to trade plantation counters for a short run, I think you might really want to hold on a little bit, and maybe the trading interest might come after we see after a strong rally is spotted on the oil and gas counter. Then it might trigger and spark the trading interest into the plantation counters. Hence, you might want to take a break or hold on a little bit, but focus more into oil and gas counter as of right now. Okay, so if we look into some of the counters that I've screened through in the morning, some of the counters that are quite attractive to look into, I would say one of them, they are like Tome. Okay, we can see Tome trading interest in Tome has increased. This is likely due to the rebound in the gold price. So if we look into the gold price, okay, if we look into the gold price, okay, we can see on Friday itself is a very strong rebound in the gold price and back above 1800 levels. If you look into the gold price, it's very clear that we can see that 1830, 1832 is the strong resistance for the gold price. Hence, if you are trading on gold related counters like Tome, like Pokong, like Bavas, you might really want to monitor if we able to see the gold price to penetrate and break above 1830 levels into the next resistance at this area at 1920, okay, 1910 and 1910 levels, which is the June high. Okay, so if that happen, we might see more trading interest into some of these gold related counters like Tome. Okay, we can see after Friday strong rebound on the gold price, we already have some trading volume coming in, start positioning for it after the Tome has been staging a support at 90 cents to 96 cents for quite a long time, since July until right now. Okay, meanwhile, if we look into Pokong wise, we can see Pokong is also has been trading in the sideway at this area, 80 cents to 85 cents for quite some time. Okay, another one will be Bavas. Okay, Bavas wise, we are seeing we have seen Bavas rebounded from 40 cents low. Okay, right over here, 40 cents low, and managed to stay above 45 cents. Okay, 45 cents support, and recently has rebounded from the 53 cents area. Okay, So if we able to see the Belvest price continue to stay above 53 cents area, the chances of it to retest 62 cents and 72 cents for Belvest will be much higher. Okay, as the trend might continue to develop higher and go as high as 72 cents or even 84 cents high in the month of August. Okay, so for those who spotted the recent increased trading activities in gold related counters like Tome, you might really want to monitor the gold price closely and see if the gold price able to rebound above 1830 levels or not. Okay. Besides that, some of the with the Ecomat moving higher, we are seeing some of the furniture related counters also show some trading interest, like SNC. We also seeing FIHP also showing some of the good trading volume coming in. Okay, despite the counters has been trading very quietly for the past 6 months. We starting in August, we have been seeing the trading volume has been coming in on FIHP. Okay, and with the small flat formation breakout on the FIHP today happening today, FIHP is poised for a further upside towards towards the immediate resistance at 70 cents and even higher. Okay, you can see after the 70 cents, the next resistance will be somewhere around here at 81 to 86 cents area as the key resistance. All right. Okay. So Inchino Iman is asking about Mobilia. Mobilia is one of the furniture counters as well. Okay, but we are not seeing strong movement in Mobilia, but today is a continuous sell down on Mobilia. If we look into Mobilia, it is approaching near the Mobilia support at 20 cents, 20 to 21 cents. And personally, I would say that I only will look into potential upside of Mobilia once it able to hold above 27 cents. If we look into Mobilia past trading record, we can see 27 cents is the both the support and resistance area. Okay, so 27 cents is really crucial for Mobilia. Okay, whereby the price should rebound back above 27 cents. Okay, this is the adjusted pricing after the corporate action. All right, in order to see a further buying interest returning into this counter. Okay, so to wrap up, what we are looking into this week will be we will really focus on energy sectors and also technologies for potential positioning, and also we will be watching very closely on plantations as well, if to see if the rally in the oil price might spark the trading interest back into the plantation counters as well. Okay. Right. So right now we will spend some time to look into some of the counters asked in the chat group. Okay, so we will try to go through most of it, but we will give priority for our top fans and also our loyal followers. Yeah. Okay. So Aaron is asking about MI and revenue. Okay, if we look into MI right now, we don't, to be honest, we don't see any strong trend in MI, but MI is more towards trading in a sideways consolidations. Okay. Uh, okay, so you can see MI basically is trading in a block right over here. Okay. Somewhere around it's about here, with the support at 3 ringgit 70 cents to 4 ringgit area for MI. So when MI is trading in such a sideways range, we do not see any short-term trading opportunity arising, okay, unless you are taking some of the range bound strategy, which it will be very nice to do it using RSI. Okay, so once if you see the price has been going below the oversold area, okay, if you're entering oversold area and approaching the support of the range bound, when it start rebounding, then that is the time that you can buy on oversold for the bottom rebound. Okay, so this could be your strategy for MI if you want to look into some short-term trades. Otherwise, you might want to be patient a little bit to see if 3 ringgit 68 to 3 ringgit 70 cents whether can hold or not. Or even if you're doing for long term, then you might want to buy a little bit at 3 ringgit 70 cents area to collect at the support and keeping your money for next averaging down maybe at 3 ringgit 34 cents or even 3 ringgit levels. All right, because when the counters is going on sideways, we do not know whether it will really hold on this support or it gonna break lower and trade lower from here. And besides MI, Aaron is also asking about revenue. So you can see revenue. This is the box that we drew earlier, and we are seeing revenue continue to stay trading inside this block. Okay, so when this happens, we do not see much movement on revenue. We basically it's just trading on sideways. So what if you want to look into buying into the spot, you might want to see if there's any day there will be a sharp drop to 75 cents and start rebounding, then we might see some of the rebound. Okay, so from here we are seeing the price has been traded below the oversold area, and then we have some rebounds. And this one we don't see much rebound, but it just continues that way. So if it continue pressure lower, going near to the support, we might see entering the oversold level again, and you can look for buying interest to come in to buy for the support rebound. Okay. So for another tech counters, Emulus, Victory is asking about Emulus. Okay, Emulus is trading higher, is breaking the high 1 ringgit 20 cents. Okay, and one thing about Emulus is we are seeing is trying to trend higher. Okay, and with this break with volume of the resistance, we might see some profit taking come in. Okay, however, if the price able to hold above 4 ringgit 15 cents to 1 ringgit 16 cents area, I would say that the trend is likely to stay intact and it might continue to trend higher. So Victory, if you bought Emulus earlier at the lower area, maybe like 1 ringgit 12 cents or 1 ringgit 11 cents, then I would suggest that you might want to continue to hold on to it. Okay. Okay. Patient is asking about this illiquid counter. Okay, we can see it's really illiquid, whereby we can previously the price movement hasn't been very much changed for all this while until recently. The trading volume increased with the volatility. Okay. However, what we are seeing right here is if we are using technical to look into all these illiquid counters. Okay, so if we look into these counters, it is likely that Kexing is having a very low share issue. We can see the share issue is only 361 million. Okay, so for the free share that floating in the market could be even lesser. Okay, hence we are not seeing such a strong and very active trading activities in Kexing for all this time. And the bid and ask for Kexing could be white. So you can see Kexing is having a very wide bid and ask. Okay, it's just 61 cents versus 67 cents. So for this kind of counters, personally, I would say that I do not recommend to trade short term, because when you want to enter, you have to take the offer at a much higher price, and when you want to exit, you have to sell at the bid at a much lower price, and that is a spread cost for this. Okay. However, if for you that have been in this counter Kixing, I would say that Kixing is on a pullback. Kixing is on a pullback, and at this point of time, anytime for, so one thing that I really personally I don't like about this kind of illiquid counters is it's very hard to predict it, because anytime there could be a surge like this that change the landscape of the technical outlook of this counter. So what you really want on Kixing is you want to see a long green bar like this with volume as well, and trade above 380 cents to 88 cents to 89 cents, and that could attract some of the interest. And the trading interests have to continue to build to attract the short-term traders to join in and trade along with it. So if we really see a move rebounding on Kixing, then you really want to keep some of the position on hand to ride along with the potential trend. Okay, so there is a potential on Kixing, but it is a very hard counter to trade. But it's more towards you need to buy and hold it and wait for the trend to come in. Okay, Eugene is asking about Opcom. Okay, we can see Opcom has broke below the 1 ringgit 10 cents level right over here, the recent pullback support, and this is a huge sell down after the Opcom price had hit 1 ringgit 75 cents, and this rebound, I believe it was due to the 5G announcement that it made, and unfortunately the rebound unsustainable and break below the 1 ringgit 10 cents. So as of right now, with this with Opcom, I would say that in short term the bearishness the bearish has the counter is skewed towards bearish view, and it might go as low as 1 ringgit to test the 1 ringgit support levels. Okay, so if you are still holding Opcom today, then you might really want to consider to cut some of your positions and look into buyback at 1 ringgit levels if you are still holding a very bullish view on Opcom for the Jandela and also the fiber optics 5G related prospect. Okay, but if we look into the technical side, on the short term wise, it has broke below the 1 ringgit 10 cents area, whereby it would trigger some cut loss from the buyers who bought right over here at this candle on 22nd October, and it might drive the share price lower to 1 ringgit support, or even to 94 cents low. Okay, so if you're trading Opcom, then you have to be aware of this. Okay, Joe is asking about MYEG. Okay, MYEG wise, we can see MYEG has come to the 20 days moving average, but we are not seeing any strong rebound. Okay, good thing is it is still holding on the 20 days moving average, and we want to see the strong rebound to at least above 4 ringgit 0607 cents area before we can see a more significant move in MYEG. So MYEG is more towards sideways, and it might continue to retrace lower. Okay, let's hope that the price able to hold above 20 days moving average, and if we able to see the rebound to 106 107 in the next two days, then we might see a stronger move to break 1 ringgit 10 levels. Okay, if we look at OVH wise, OVH has pulled back to moving average, but we can see the selling is a little bit strong on this counter. Okay, the selling is a little bit strong on this counter, whereby it tried to pressure OVH to 30 cents support. Okay, and this selling, it comes along it comes along with strong volume, whereby for those who the short-term traders who have been buying from 26 cents to 34 cents recently, they might be selling this counter. Okay, although we are seeing some of the rebound in the energy sector today, and it has formed an inside bar, the buying confirmation only come if the rebound able to overtake the Friday selling at 33 cents and above. Okay, technically. Otherwise, we might see OVH to continue to sell lower or go sideways before we can see a more significant rebound on OVH. Okay. BSL Corp wise. Okay. We can see BSL Corp has skyrocketed recently after the share split and then coming into the bonus issue. Okay. Bonus issue is on the 10th, okay, which is on Wednesday. So at this point, I would say that nothing too much to talk about BSL Corp buying, but we have to be really be careful if we might whereby we might see some of the profit taking after the bonus issue to come in. Okay, from my prior experiences, if the buying interest has been strong and there have been strong buying before the bonus issue exit, on the exit of bonus issue, normally we will see profit taking activities to come in. Okay, so you might want to be prepared for that for those who having BSL Corp and intend to hold until the bonus issue. Okay, Mr. Chia is asking about DNO. The DNO wise, it has broke the recent support at 5 ringgit 60 cents area and trading lower. Okay, even below the 5 ringgit 50 cents. Okay, so for DNO wise, it's likely to see further retracement like what we are seeing in May. Okay, might come to the support of 4 ringgit 93 to 99 cents area. Okay, for DNO. So short term for DNO is more towards selling the sell sides. Okay. Okay, MSC wise, the rally, okay, rally pullback, and we are seeing the second attempt of selling down the buying interest. The selling interest has been weakened. Okay, the volume is not as strong as previously. So for me, I would say that the chances of a rebound happening in the next 2 days will be quite high. Okay, and if we see strong rebound above 2 ringgit 88 cents, we might see the rebound. The MSC price will try to retest the 3 ringgit levels. Okay. Encik Abdul Razak Omar is asking about MMSV. MMSV is one of our pick today, and I was mentioning it earlier. Okay, yeah. So what I was saying is MMSV is we want to see the price to hold while above 13 to 14 cents, then we might see MMSV to continue to develop into an uptrend today. Okay. However, you cannot buy IPO with nominees account. You must buy it through direct account. Yeah. Okay. Uh, okay. Hashtag Nachai is asking about hashtag. Okay. Jackie, yeah, I share about the MSC already. Okay. I share about the MSC already. Okay. So if you miss MSC, you can after our section end you can replay it. Yeah. So MSC still on a good hand. And personally I'm expecting a potential rebound recently to come in the next 2 days. Okay, for Pastech wise, the EV team is still going strong, and we can see it has formed a very good support block right over here after the pullback, and today is the rebound. Okay, so for Pastech today, it has tested the immediate resistance of 1.26 ringgit, and as long the price continue pressure higher, holding above 1 ringgit 19 cents, I'm expecting that this 1 ringgit 26 cents resistance shouldn't be holding Pastech, and good chances that we're gonna see Pastech continue to rally high to 1 ringgit 36 to 1 ringgit 40 cents level for Pastech. Okay, David, yeah, you're right. Thank you for reminding. Yep, Sarawak team play is in the focus with the election is set to have. We're gonna set to have Sarawak election very soon. Okay, so for Sarawak wise, you can see we have Sarawak Cable with us today, and beside Sarawak Cable, another one that I've been seeing quite some trading interest will be CMSB. Okay, CMSB have been rebounding from the support at 1 ringgit 10 cents area, and we are seeing the recent rally from 1 ringgit 18 cents to 1 ringgit 50 cents level. Okay, so today we are seeing CMSB trying to penetrate above the 200 EMA. Okay, and with the break, if we see the break of 200 MA, we shall see quite a good space for it to rally further to 1 ringgit 70 cents area. Okay, 1 ringgit 70 cents area for CMSB. So if you intend to trade into Sarawak team, then yes, CMSB is one that you can look into. Yeah. So Helmi, this is my view on CMSB. You can see the price has moved above 20 days moving average, holding well, and might see further upward pressure on CMSB. Okay, Kenny is asking about HelpTech. All right, for HelpTech, after recent selling down, we are seeing buying interest to come in as it approaching the 200 days EMA. Okay, but given this strong selling on the rebound, I'm expecting there will still some selling to come in. Okay, for those who didn't sell earlier, right here when the selling pressure was strong. So this rebound on HelpTech is likely to be a technical rebound, and it might stop at somewhere around 56 to 57 cents area. Okay, so for HelpTech wise, I would say that the short-term view is more towards the sell side. Okay, for Oka. Okay, Oka, we can see Oka is forming quite a good block right over here. Okay, you can see Oka is forming quite a good block right over here. Basically, I would say that the upward trend remain intact. Okay, we can see this is an upward trend rebound from 60 cents area, and it's holding well above 83 cents, which is like the key support for the Oka. Okay, and the price is holding well above. So for midterm wise, I'm still holding quite a good quite a positive view towards Oka, as long the price are able to hold above 80 cents. And if it able to break out decisively above this congested block at 93 cents, we are likely to see Oka price continue will test 1 ringgit, and then eventually it might test 1 ringgit 13 cents area. Okay, 1 ringgit 10 to 1 ringgit 13 cents area. Okay, I'm gonna take a few more. and then we're gonna end the section for today. Okay, Jackie. For Inno wise, I'm expecting Inno. Okay, at this point of time, Inno is more towards sideways. But good thing about Inno is we don't see a very strong selling. Okay, so Inno wise still hovering at near the high, and if like I say, if the energy index trade very strongly, we might see the plantation counters to follow suits, and then you might monitor closely once the trading volume on Inno start picking up. Okay, then we might see Inno to break out above 1 ringgit 30 cents to 1 ringgit 33 cents resistance and trade higher from there. Okay, for me, Inno will still look still look very positive for me. Okay. Racks wise, for this counter, okay, we are seeing volume coming in. The price continue breaking higher from the recent high. Basically, it breaks into the new high of the year. Okay, so we might see some of the buying interest to come in on racks towards 35 cents. Okay, and Maybox. Despite some of the trading interest in logistic counters like Complete, like recently Costco, like Fridge. Okay, we can see last week we have some trading interest, but it's not able to sustain. For Maybound wise, the rebound wasn't strong, but the selling was much stronger on Maybound. Okay, so we can see Maybound is trading lower and is even trading below the 200 days moving average right here, breaking the support. So the technical view on Maybound is actually not that encouraging, and it might penetrate lower to a 58 cents or even 52 cents area for Maybound. Okay, so the last one for today will be the YBS. Okay, for short-term trading wise, I think YBS it looks very interesting. Okay, we can see this is a small pullback on YBS. Okay, small triangle pullback on YBS, and today is the rebound and breakout on the YBS from the small pattern formations, and the volume has been building in. Okay, so for me, I would say that this is a very good momentum trade that for short-term traders that if you are interested, okay, for YBS. And based on what I'm looking at YBS, YBS is slightly having a very little share issued. Okay, you can see it's only have 200 plus million share issued, and these kind of stocks, when they move, the movement can be really drastic and really fast. Okay, so for those who are willing to take the risk and trade short-term trades, YBS is one of the counter that you can look into to trade for the short-term trading, whereby momentum should come within this week, maybe late afternoon or even tomorrow. Okay. All right. Okay, so that will be the view for our this week. Okay, for this week, the sentiment is still skewed towards the bearish side, and we really hope that if the oil price is able to sustain and continue to trade higher with the current rebound, then we might see energy sectors to come back under the spotlight and trigger the trading interest across our KLSC markets, okay, our Malaysian markets, okay, because if energy able to rebound and trade strongly, and that could trigger some of the trading interest to come back in, and hot money flowing across the sectors, okay. Otherwise, we do not see strong positive catalysts that supporting the sentiment right here, and we have uncertainties from the Malacca and also Sarawak state elections, which gonna dampen the sentiments and keep the dampen the sentiments. Okay, so we really want to focus on the oil price. If the oil price continue to rebound higher, and we should see a more positive movement and also sentiment breath in our local markets. Otherwise, for those who can pick up the shares and do mid-term kind of trading, then you can look in technology counters, plantation counters for potential good results. Okay, and of course, logistic related counters is likely to produce good result as well. Okay, so some of these counters sectors are one that you can look into for this week. All right. Okay, so that should mark our the end of our section today. And thank you very much for attending our section, and we shall see you next week. Thank you. Bye-bye.